And then they're passing out punch. Have some punch, Aaron. And you have some punch, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm feeling really good. I just feel amazing. You're all mollied up. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Male gigolos to fuck girls.
Crazy.
Fuck girls.
Yeah, that was one of the rumors.
So boom, Big Raw to HKJ3. Today we have why they are exposing Diddy. Now, I got a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions that need to be asked because I feel like this is a cover-up and it's a lot more going on behind the scenes. But let's see what Joe Rogan has to say, man.
Conversations with people about it, and it's like, Jesus, like just trying to get the documents, like when they're trying to get the Epstein files, like the state of New York, one of the district attorneys was hiding, they were hiding documents, they'd have forced them to give documents. I think there's so many fucking powerful people that are on those lists. There's so many powerful people that went and partied, air quotes, partied. And how many of them went to the Diddy
That's what
parties?
I'm saying.
Paying attention to the trial?
Oh, yeah.
The trials. Wild.
He's saying it for me.
Wild.
Why don't they air it the same way they aired the...
But hold on. Why is he talking to Aaron Rodgers about this? Why is he talking to Aaron about this, man? What does Aaron know about this? Aaron probably went himself.
Yeah, the coverage that,
Johnny
maybe Johnny
Depp
Depp got.
I know.
He
Why don't
attended,
they?
bro.
I don't know. They should. The ratings would be amazing.
Aaron
Unreal.
attended.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing? Why wouldn't you air that?
What's going to happen, though, you think?
Well, Diddy's going to be in jail for the rest of his life. I think he's probably going to get
Think he's
hit
going
up.
to sing, though?
It's over.
I don't know. I don't even think it matters. I mean, it's a lot of it is.
It's over for
But
the
then it's
dealer.
just another
There's
Epstein.
there's
It's another
murder
Ghislaine Maxwell, where
there's
somebody gets
murder
indicted and
cases.
nobody else... Indicted for trafficking kids to...
right
no
to
one.
no
Okay.
one. Right. We're like, what is the next crazy thing that's going to explode in the news? Is Bill Clinton's going to have an OnlyFans? Like, what is going to happen?
Bill Clinton,
What is the next thing
Weird
that's going to
too.
make us all go, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Coming.
Like, how many guys were on video saying, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party"? How many people like
All the
openly
celebrities saying
talked
that.
about being there?
LeBron?
Yeah, how Ashton
LeBron
Kutcher, all these
James.
people, like you guys all went. You didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing.
Yeah, LeBron.
Donnell.
And LeBron, the main one who be quiet, man. What's up with Brian? I love Brian, but he be the main one quiet about everything.
Donnell
Until somebody,
Did he?
until the
Of course
public
he
says
Donnell
something.
who?
to him.
Trying to defend himself.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Is he trying to defend
Brian
himself right now?
Giles.
It's pretty funny.
I gotta call him up. Donnell, you gotta back away from that.
Isn't there a video with Kamala?
She was at one of the Diddy parties.
Kamala.
Isn't she in the background with...
It might have been the difference between Diddy parties
See, I
and
ain't
freak
know- I
offs.
ain't know
Oh
this
my
one.
They're giving him
god!
shit too because he's sitting in his.
Oh, the guy from Chappelle Show?
Yeah.
And then
He's in between
Dave's
his
there
legs.
too, and then Russell Simmons too.
Lord.
Oh boy! But is that at a party or is that just a group of them together?
They were like on a yacht or something like that.
Okay, but that's not the Diddy
Oh,
party.
No, yeah, it's not like they were-
man.
I
That's a
think-
little iffy.
You think Diddy was rogue or Diddy was like Epstein
They
type.
on the boat.
It's working for somebody?
That's a good
Kinda
question.
On the boat. Okay.
Well, it would be a
'Cause he had the
great
juice.
way
We don't know. They on the boat,
to
man. This is
compromise
weird.
celebrities. Yeah,
Yeah.
We
and
don't
get them to say
know.
whatever you want them to do. Get them to do whatever projects you'd like them to do. And
And apparently the government is hiding the celebrity list about who went to those Diddy parties. I ain't gonna say corrupt, but corrupt.
if you're a bunch of other celebrities are there, you're like, oh look, Bill Clinton's here. This
Someone
is fine.
on- yeah.
This is cool. Look at this. Like Brad
They
Pitt's
trying to
here.
get
Well, this
busy.
is cool. You
They
don't
trying
even
to get
think
busy.
there's anything wrong with being there. Meanwhile, you
Not
get
having it. We gotta
drugged
get to the
up and
bottom of this.
filmed, and then they're passing out punch. Have some punch, Aaron.
Have
And you have
some
some punch, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm feeling really good. I just feel
Damn.
amazing. You're all mollied up. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Probably a combination
you
of
the
things they
Diddy
give
punch.
you.
And it's all being filmed.
crazy. Now, if that's not an intelligence
it's all
agency
been
operation,
filmed.
just
Where are the
one fucking
tapes?
evil super genius who figures out how to compromise everybody by providing this crazy freak off party. Everybody's got to put their phones
Facts.
away. Okay, we're gonna put our phone away. No one's gonna
Facts.
know anything. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna get cameras everywhere. It's just one guy doing that. What a diabolical human being.
Yeah.
He seems pretty
Real, of all
diabolical.
people in
He's
the
probably
party.
working with somebody. Or for somebody.
Maybe.
And maybe he just got too far out there.
Some of the shit that came out of the trial, though, like he's forcing his girlfriend to have sex with prostitutes while he was sitting there jacking off with a bandana on.
Oh no.
She'd rub the jizz on his
Oh,
nipples.
that is
Like,
weird.
what are we even talking about?
But what's he going to go away for? Like, what's the
That's a good
charge?
question.
Is it
Man.
Good
is it
question.
kidnapping or is it?
I don't think he's even being
false
charged for
imprisonment
beating
or-
her up.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the video of him beating her up, he's not even getting in charge for that. Megan Kelly said that. She said,
Who's got all the videos?
"Yeah, where in the what's in the video?
yeah,
What's that
originally
about? I mean, what
it was
would
about
happen?
him trafficking, but it's
What
no
would happen?
evidence of
We
him
need
we got
Candace.
videos
We need Candace to do a
all-
deep dive.
If we got videos of thousands of celebrities just butt
all just
fucking each
assault.
other and sucking dicks and taking Molly, and guys are passing them around, like Combs pleaded not guilty
Or
to the
domestic.
new superseding indictment, which
Domestic
added 2
violence.
charges to bring the total to 5. He's charged with racketeering, conspiracy, transportation to engage in prostitution, and sex
domestic
trafficking.
violence, fool.
So he's not being charged with the assault.
The sex trafficking is the worst.
But he could get his
The
charged with
homegirl
it in the
domestic
future. It's not like they
violence,
can't like charge him with more stuff.
That's
It's-
what needs to.
Alleged to use threats, force, and coercion to get victims to engage in sex acts. Once allegedly dangling a victim over an apartment balcony, according to prosecutors.
They're
So I would
talking about
imagine
Wale.
if you're the fucking CIA, you're like, okay, we're looking for
Damn,
people who
Wale.
have gone through these things in their life that have curated this kind of like personality type.
He got dangled
Well,
over the balcony.
isn't it just like part
Hell
of the
no.
gig? Like here's a for instance,
Somebody
like
gotta
your
get
bit
stabbed.
about
See,
Puffy.
like,
How you're gonna connect these two fucking dots?
That bit is like, look, you don't have any real personal beef with Diddy, but it's got to go
stay
down.
out the way,
The,
bro.
the bits are there. I'm a gold
50
miner.
Cent
I
tell
just
y'all.
found some gold.
You're right. Maybe I'm a sociopath.
It's not that you're a sociopath. It's just that that's part of the gig.
Yes.
Like, you're not a sociopath with your friends.
No, I think I'm maybe an empath.
Yes.
But I guess it's one of those things where like you justify, you go, okay, if there's, I think this person might have done something bad,
Yes.
and he can get jokes, and we're all going to tell jokes.
Yeah.
I'm not pressing fucking
Well,
charges.
not only that, you're not the guy who's out there, like, calling the New York Times, hey, you know what I heard about
By
Diddy?
the way, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You're just
By the
like,
way.
it's there. I mean,
Yes,
it's not
yes,
just
yes,
there.
yes, yes.
It's everywhere. My fucking
man,
news
this
feed is
evidence is
dominated by
crazy.
it.
I know it gets
Fox
crazier.
News, CNN,
Yeah, yeah.
Celebrity
everyone. There's
names.
raids at Diddy.
They're on the celebrity list, so I know that list is insane, and it'll shut everything down. And there's more to it.
His house.
you just
Who
gotta
was
wait
the
and
guy
see.
that was
It's
running around with a sports bra
It's
on?
a lot.
Did you see that one dude?
No, this is in L.A.
Oh my God! I gotta send
Wait,
you
while
this.
the
Yeah.
raids are happening?
Yeah. He got caught up in the raid and he was yelling, "I'm a celebrity! I'm a celebrity!" It was like one of the most hilarious clips. Hold on, I'm gonna find you this. It's so funny. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm talking about, Jamie?
But you bring up a good point, which is like, are there ever situations where you feel you won't?
Wait till you see this.
This man geek.
He's wearing a sports bra. Hold on, we're gonna play it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, put your headphones on so you can hear it.
Saucy Santana.
Oh,
Yeah,
Saucy.
look at this.
Wearing what appears to be a black sports
Oh,
bra, red
man.
tights, and the performer's signature trim beard and long eyelashes.
yeah, this is Joe. This is Saucy
The music
Santana.
artist was
Yeah, look at him. Look
This
at him.
guy's
Look at him.
wow. Saliva on the beard is crazy.
Saliva.
He
on the
definitely
beard.
came from Diddy party.
Yeah. Well, he was at Diddy's house.
I bet he was.
So I guess Diddy just kept
Saucy,
people at his
yeah,
houses
saucy in that
because
thing.
he's got
Makes
multiple
sense.
houses and he's just had freak.
It makes sense now. Saucy.
out part. Look at him. Look at
Saucy,
Saucy
yeah.
sat down and go Saucy.
Yeah, no, Saucy's crazy. Have you seen
Go
Saucy twerk?
I didn't even know Saucy existed until I saw that video.
Oh, Saucy can throw it down.
This is Booty by Saucy Tantana.
I don't even know if it's Diddy's artist, but
Well,
Saucy's like a popular figure in
They're
music.
staying at his house.
No, Diddy's in a tricky situation.
Boy,
Diddy's in a
that's the
tricky
understatement
situation.
of the year.
Yeah, Diddy's in I think it's over.
You think it's over?
I think it's over for him as like a figure in entertainment.
Right. But do you
Like,
think it's over as him as
going
far
to
as like
jail?
he gets a cell right next to R. Kelly?
I don't think so. I don't think
Really?
he gets
I
locked
think he
up.
skates.
I think he skates, or he goes to
really?
like Bali.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a move, huh?
I mean, Russell's out there.
Yeah.
You know.
Is he been formally charged, or does he just
up
know
with
that the
Bali,
shit
man?
is out there?
I think there's just so much shit out there.
Bro, I think those rappers did some wild shit.
It's yeah. I mean, it was
Especially
you know
in the 90s.
music business. It's a lot of people.
It's not just the music business. It's like, it's the extortion business.
Well, that's yeah. I mean, the rap game was crazy. That's a thing a lot of people don't realize is like back in the day, especially like early rap game, you weren't just going to play at what's the random theater that you would play in LA. What's like a big
Right.
theater? I'm trying to think. The Orpheum or something like that.
He's in there for at
Wilter.
least 10 more.
Some guys were explaining to me, it was like you would play
10
at
to
the local
15.
hood club. There was like a hood club that you could perform at.
Oh, Diddy.
And then
is.
that
She's
was
like
owned
50
by the
or
local
something.
drug dealer that was washing money
Isn't Diddy
there.
like
Right.
50?
So this is where the idea of like checking in comes from. Have you heard of this term?
Yes.
Like checking in was basically like, hey,
Checking
I want to
in.
make
See,
sure
that's
we're
another
good
thing.
because
LA got a problem with checking in. And don't get me started with the gangs. All that is ignorance, and it's all a trap. Checking in is probably what
you're going to pay
it's
me.
nonsense.
And if I don't check in, you might rob me because you're putting me up at the hotel and you know everything that's going on and you're a drug dealer. So you
Right.
don't play by the
Nonsense.
rules.
right, when you come to Houston, you're checking in with certain people.
Mr. Prince.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Prince.
Yeah.
You don't got to check in, Joe.
You got to check in, say
Joe
hi.
don't gotta check in.
I'm not in that business. I say hi.
You've had him on here,
I
right?
say,
Yeah.
what's up?
Yeah.
He's a legend in the game,
He's a
dude.
legend. Out of respect, I say hi.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So what is like, yeah. How does a guy like him, like I'm trying to think, like how do you
Yeah, it's respect.
how do you
When they
navigate
say
that to
check
the
in,
point
it's
where
more so like,
people have this like respect and fear
Those
because of
gang
what they
terms. I don't
assume you've done in the street
protection
world,
from
Right.
but
being
you're
harmed.
also operating legitimately
Yeah.
and nobody can get you.
They
Like,
try.
They try.
Boy, they
nonstop.
tried with him many times.
And do you think they just give up?
I don't think they have anything. If they had something, they would have brought it. If they have something on a guy like that, they try to get him.
That's the thing.
But
with,
he's
yeah.
clever.
Oh,
Damn, Diddy,
He's
clever
he's
Diddy.
he's playing many levels. He's like one of those dudes. You ever see a chess tournament where a guy walks in and there's 10 different players and he just walks and goes to each move, and goes to the next board and makes a move, goes to the next board, makes a move, then he beats everybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
So where
that's-
does a guy like that learn that? That's
So
what I'm trying to
Diddy got-
understand.
He actually got. Why
Streets.
won't you release
Yeah,
him?
he learns that. It's all
Release
about
him.
keeping people close,
Yeah.
respect,
Yeah.
giving respect, getting respect,
It's
Yeah.
definitely
making
the
sure that
government holding these tapes back.
you cover all your statements.
That's
Yeah,
what I
like
believe.
if you say something, you have to make
That's
sure
just
you
what I
do it.
You
believe.
cover it. Yeah.
100% of the time. And there's probably times in his life where he's went like
Elon
if
need
it's
to go
poker,
ahead
he
and
probably went
drop
all in a few
the
times. Not in
Epstein
terms of money, but like this decision makes or breaks me.
Yeah.
I wonder how many make or break moments.
Because I know for a fact, not that I know, I feel like whoever's on the Epstein list or some of those celebrities are definitely on the Diddy list, 100%.
He's had.
Well, it depends on what's actually true and
100%.
what's not true in terms of accusations. Because if some of the accusations are true, that kind of covers things. When folks vanish. When someone does abracadabra,
See you
and
later.
folks vanish.
Yeah, that's effective. That fear
Oh,
is
yeah.
effective,
White
man.
beard,
100%.
white goatee.
Yeah, and it should be. Because, listen, all the shit that's going on right now in the world,
Playing the
in
visual,
America, we get so
emotional
soft and we
game.
think none of that shit's going to happen here.
That ain't
All
gonna
that
work, man.
murder, war,
After all this
drones,
information that became-
assassinations, that's not going to happen here. Unless you know the Clintons.
Yes.
Unless you know some shit.
Yes.
Unless you know some shit about old Bill. And then you
know-
wind up shooting yourself in the chest while hanging from an extension cord.
Wait, did that happen?
Oh, yeah? You don't know that guy?
Shot himself
is
in
a
the chest.
guy-
Joe, that seems really hard to do.
with a shotgun. This
Yeah,
is
how
a
do you
guy-
do such a
With
thing?
the shot.
while you're hanging? This is a guy that brought Epstein to the White House at least 7 times.
Name?
We'll find out. So they found him at a
Now it's getting
ranch
interesting.
30 minutes from his house, hanging by an electrical cord from a tree with a shotgun wound to the chest. Shotgun discovered near the body of former Clinton aide Mark Middleton, and then they called it a suicide.
Wow.
12-gauge shotgun was 30 feet from the body of Mark Middleton. Was he found dead?
Okay, so who orchestrates
See what I'm
this?
saying?
Is this the same thing where does Clinton go, hey, this guy needs to go, or do the powers that be around a powerful person go, we already know what needs
It's a
to
lot
happen?
of sketchy business.
Well, I
going
think
on.
they know if a dude is
Some of y'all
in
gotta wake
contact
up.
with someone or has been talking
Some of y'all
or
gotta
is
wake up,
about to
man.
talk.
I mean, cooperating with
Yes.
the feds or something.
I don't
getting
think any of
serious.
those guys have clean phones. I don't think any of those guys don't have their houses bugged. I don't think any of those guys aren't tracked.
Look how
if you-
excited that guy is in the back.
Yeah.
Who the
If
fuck
you're
is
a guy that brought Jeffrey Epstein to the fucking White House to see Bill Clinton 7 times, and all this Epstein shit is going down, and Ghislaine's in jail, and you have information, there's people on both sides, right? There's the people on the right that are trying to nail the people that are on the left with this. There's people that are journalists that are trying to nail the people that were involved in this.
This is it. Yeah.
And they've managed to keep that fucking list from coming out, which shows you how powerful certain people are. That should show you a lot. That should be terrifying. The fact that Ghislaine Maxwell's in prison, she's in prison for sex trafficking, yet no one's been accused of buying any of that pussy. No one's been
Wow.
accused of having sex with these underage girls that she is in jail for supplying.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's crazy.
If you own a store and there's no items left, yet nobody's purchased anything, something's going on.
Something's going on.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm trying to figure out is like,
Man,
People can go away.
we got to get
I mean,
to the
that's
bottom
what
of
people
this.
are saying, and maybe everybody's a conspiracy theorist now, but that's what people are saying about the Diddy situation. Like when the
Oh, man,
the
it's
feds
too
rolled
much-
up,
it's too much
with the
evidence.
fucking Hummers and shit,
It's no more
they were like, it wasn't
conspiracy.
about Diddy.
enough evidence
It was
here.
about if there were tapes of powerful people there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
They were the ones that called. They're
Most
like, I need to
definitely.
protect myself,
Most
so go
definitely,
in there with all the
see?
things and rip any tapes or any evidence.
Prince Harry was hanging with Diddy.
I mean, everybody hung with Diddy.
man,
That's the
yeah.
other tricky
Yeah,
thing. Like Diddy
that
hung
is
out
the
with
thing.
everybody, and I've spoken to a bunch of people who are like, "Yo,
Well, yeah.
great dude, like always there for you, never asked for a single thing."
Till 1 a.m.
I
And
mean,
man,
it's, oh,
Then
freak off the
Everybody
gates.
says, "Get out of the house."
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
It's like the gremlins start eating after midnight.
bother the after party, but
Everybody who
Bro.
tells the stories like,
It's
I
always
saw her
some
go
gremlin.
upstairs and these dudes are fucking like right on the couch.
Yeah.
And then I go in this room and these guys are fucking and it's like,
and pros. Like apparently he was getting
Got some
male
pros in there.
gigolos to fuck
going
girls.
crazy.
That,
fuck girls.
yeah, that was one of the rumors, like the
Male
freak off. So he would
gigolos.
hire the professional dicks to have sex with the girls, and I think he would watch. Allegedly, that's what was alleged. I think.
True.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, and that's the other thing. Like, I wonder, like, is that just a power thing?
It's a Caligula thing.
What does that mean?
Caligula, like the emperor. Did you ever see that movie, Caligula?
No.
It's about
I know
just
what that is,
Roman
show.
empires being completely out of
Always
control.
talking.
Caligula was like almost like
epic.
porn, and it was a movie made, I want to say in the 70s. It's a crazy movie. But it's just
Crazy
detailing extreme excess where you can never fill the hole.
But what is the hole you need to fill? Like, I'm trying to find like what's the
Just
catalyst?
chaos. What year was this?
Okay, chaos. Okay.
79. Yeah.
We getting somewhere. Trying to feel some chaos.
That's Malcolm McDowell, right? Yeah. Yeah, the dude from Clockwork Orange.
Oh yeah.
It's a crazy
Clockwork
movie, man.
Orange.
But
And
I
it's still
Look at Joe
mild
Biden
in
here,
comparison
always
to
just
what
yapping.
absolute have.
All you
Absolute
wanna
power
do is yap.
corrupts.
I just wanna
Caligula.
Okay,
That's
so
his
then there's
bald
the
head.
question. It's like, can
Then
you
I
take a
wanted to teach
completely
me
normal
jujitsu.
person, give them power, and then they become that, or does it take
Yeah,
a
just like that.
power-hungry
And that's
person
how we gonna
that has
be.
this void that they need to be filled, that needs to be filled, and then
like that.
when they are given that power, you see the worst version of them?
Ask